Hello, I'm Fenton Johnson, and I've just published my seventh book, which is called At the Center of All Beauty, Solitude, and the Creative Life. I'm really excited at the chance, however electronically, to speak to the Carnegie Center audience, readers, writers. I grew up in southern Nelson County, south of Bardstown, and Kentucky features vividly as a landscape, as a place of the imagination in all of my books. I set out to write this book. I started this book a long time ago when I noticed that I was moving into midlife and that I myself was what I would call a solitary. I borrow that word from Thomas Merton, who, as you probably know, is the great spiritual writer at the Abbey of Gethsemane down in Nelson County, and whom I met when I was growing up. Merton uses the word solitary because, unlike the word single, the word single has no meaning outside of marriage. Solitary and solitude are ways of being in the world. And as I discuss in the book, it's possible to be a solitary within a couple. In fact, one of the discoveries that I made in the course of writing the book is that my parents were both solitaries in their different ways. They valued solitude. They each had a space that was uniquely theirs that I explore in the course of the book. The book presents portrayals of solitaries that have been significant in my life, that I've had as kind of touchstones, looking at their work, their studios, and my responses to them, mixed with memoir of my own life, my own experiences with solitude, my own reactions to solitude. I'll read a couple of paragraphs. It seems like this book is uniquely suited to this particular moment in which all of us are experiencing solitude enforced upon us in some cases. So I hope what I read has some relevance to you in your current situation. I'll read one paragraph at the beginning. There are more and more people who are living in solitude these days. That's a demographic fact. And this is a paragraph that I say about that. Perhaps some deep wisdom is manifesting itself in these millions of people seeking or at least experiencing solitude. Perhaps solitudes are evidence of an aspect of the human character only now permitted to blossom. If one subscribes to the Western conception of progress, that it is possible to study our past, learn from it, and apply those lessons to build a better future, maybe studying the works and lives of our solitaries is key to reconceiving our understanding of the human family. And then the book proceeds to do what it is that I've just set forth, studying the works and lives of solitaries. And here toward the end, I'm speaking of a world in which we prioritize solitude, in which we understand its value in everyone's life, whether coupled or solitary. In my brave new world, we celebrate friendship as the queen of virtues, recognized as the foundation for all worthy human connection, including most particularly marriage. We create storylines other than that of the familiar fortress household, wherein each carefully plotted and spaced house reproduces the nation state in miniature, an inside us versus an outside them. We open ourselves to love in all of its manifestation. We eliminate hierarchies of love. The parent's love of a child, the dog's love of its master, the walker's love of the path, the reader's love of the word in print, the child's love of everything, the son's love of his mother, the daughter's love of her father, the love of friends, and above all, the love of self, the heresy of self-love. I seat them all at the great round table of the feast of love, and that table grows larger as more people come to sit. A meal that never exhausts itself, a table where there is room, yes there is, for those who are married. So I'll finish by saying that's a really important idea to me. We tend to think of love in terms of hierarchies, and I want to eliminate those hierarchies and think of love as something that we can all share, and it's the same phenomenon in all of its manifestations. Thank you.